Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you are doing well. I'm darn nifty. How's that? I'm doing really well, and we're going to continue with another Power 5 as we evaluate the roster. We're going to do a couple more of these and kind of move on to some other topics and then revisit next week with another list of lists. Complicated. My job is very complicated. And today we're going to talk about the best players on this team. Who are the best players? But here's the problem. How do you compare a linebacker with a quarterback? Now, I just gave away the ending probably, but you have to figure that out. So I kind of judge them against their peers in college football. Where do they rank in college football? That's how valuable they are at their own position to Kansas State. And that gives you a little bit different findings than you might if you just ranked them with impact or whatever, because you'd end up with quarterback, running back, receiver, all down that list. So we took a little bit different course to get to this. But if you haven't taken a course of subscribing, like follow the path that leads to subscribing to this YouTube channel, you need to do that. You really do. You're lost in the wilderness, and this is your home. Please do hit the thumbs up, leave those comments. Okay. The very top players on this team, according to me, that's the Power 5 today. And yeah, I'm all in on this. But there's some great players you leave off. And as one, I'm just going to list him here, as Dylan Edwards. I think he might, by the end of the season, be on this list, but he still hasn't really had an opportunity to prove that he's a great running back, or at least a great weapon on the offensive side of the ball. I think he's going to be, but not so far. There's too many tight ends to pick from. They kind of divvy up the stardom, don't they? Offensive lines in a rebuild, defensive lines in a reboot. So you end up with the list that I feel really good about, but you can argue all day. Tell me where I'm wrong in the comments about this list. You could tell me a lot of things that I'm wrong about, but number 5, that's where we're going to start. It's a good idea. VJ Payne, safety, senior. VJ has just, seeing his physical development through the years is amazing. And, you know, he played as a true freshman and was running around and kind of finding his way. Now he's a leader. And he's a really good football player. And if you didn't know this, yeah, he's in the 23 mile per hour club, one of 4 members on this roster, but he is the fastest of the 4. And if you see a picture of him, he is by far the biggest of the 4. VJ Payne is at number 5 on our list of the top players on this K-State football team. When he wants to be, this dude is really good. And if he can lock in for a full season, Jace Brown is going to be one of the top receivers in the country. He's at number 4 on our list, but he could be higher. He is a mighty weapon, both as a pass catcher and running the ball, and also as a returner. I love me some Jace Brown. Stay locked in, kid, and don't get distracted by outside stuff like people like me. Number 3, man, this is my favorite position group probably on the team as I sit here today, because linebacker Desmond Pernell isn't the best linebacker on this team, but he's 3rd on my list. Here is a very typical Kansas State story. Came from Topeka, wasn't that highly regarded, and got shoved into action due to injuries a few seasons ago, and now what do we have? We have a beast. He rushes the quarterback, he disrupts the run, he can run with some, guys out of the backfield. Desmond Pernell is one hell of a linebacker, and I think he'll play at the next level, but I'm not an NFL scout, only because nobody's ever asked me. You go to games, eat some popcorn, and leave at halftime. That's pretty much what their job is, I think. Number 2, how did this break down here? Number 2 on my list is Avery Johnson, the quarterback. I don't need to tell you any more about Avery. He's a special player. I do think on this team he has the highest ceiling, meaning he has the ability to get better at a higher level than anyone else. And I'm a big Avery fan, and he's not even there yet. I don't think he's at 50% of what this kid might become. That's how good I think Avery can be. And as I follow a theme here that I haven't explained, number 1 is indeed Austin Romaine, the middle linebacker. The Pro Football Focus folks ranked him out as the top middle linebacker in all of college football, the top linebacker, I believe. And Austin Romaine's a dude. Now, what's really unique about this list? Here's the theme. There are 3 dudes in here that are all juniors, true juniors. Des Pernell and VJ Payne are seniors, but the other 3 being Romaine, Johnson, and Jace Brown, all the same recruiting class and all three of them did not redshirt. They are all three true juniors on this roster, and that's hard to come by. Three dudes that are so good as freshmen, you got to play them. Guess what tomorrow's topic will be? Dudes that are incoming freshmen that might see the field and become stars. That's it for today's daily delivery. All kinds of stuff coming. We're at 50% off right now at GoPowercat. Go get your subscription and like this video.